By Caleb Jones, the Associated Press Honolulu, firefighters gained more control over a wildfire in Hawaii that forced thousands of people to evacuate over the weekend and destroyed at least 2 homes on the Big Island, but officials warned that strong winds will return on Tuesday, raising the danger again. Authorities have lifted evacuation orders but warned they could be reinstated at any time and that people should be ready to go. "It's the biggest fire we've ever had on this island," Big Island Mayor Mitch Roth said of the more than 62 square mile, 160 square kilometer blaze. "With the drought conditions that we've had, it is of concern. You see something like this where you're putting thousands of homes in danger, it's very concerning." Fires in Hawaii are unlike many of those burning in the US West. They tend to break out in large grasslands on the dry sides of the islands and are generally much smaller than mainland fires. Even though Hawaii has a wet, tropical climate that isn't typically at risk from large fires, blazes could become more frequent as climate change-related weather patterns intensify. The islands have seen a downward trend in overall rainfall in recent years. Drought conditions have reached the most severe level in some parts of Hawaii in recent years, according to the Drought Monitor. Drought that is tied to climate change has made wildfires harder to fight. 2 homes were confirmed destroyed in the Hawaii fire. One homeowner said he tried to protect his property but lost the battle as the wind picked up. "I had a dozer on my lawn, my land, and I tried to make a fire break," Joshua Kihe of the community of Waimea told Hawaii News Now. He said the fire destroyed his home. "I definitely need to think of a plan because it's a life changer," he said. Others scrambled to evacuate. "I just seen the flames coming," Waimea resident Kanani Malakaua said. "I mainly got my important papers, made sure my kids were in the car, got my animals, but this is a very, very scary time for us." Some nearby roads were closed, making certain neighborhoods inaccessible, but there was no imminent threat to those houses. According to the National Weather Service, strong winds and generally dry conditions will continue throughout the islands on Tuesday, and ease only slightly on Wednesday. Our current wind forecast is showing wind patterns between 18 to 20 miles per hour, with gusts up to 40 miles per hour, Hawaii County Fire Chief Kazuo Todd said Sunday night. And so while throughout the evening our crews will be working to build fire breaks with dozers and backburns, this temporary lift on the mandatory evacuation may have to be reinforced later on due to prevailing weather patterns. The fire chief said nearby communities could be inundated with smoke and that anyone with health or breathing problems should find somewhere else to stay.